The interculturalism is interaction between culture.
Interculturalism is where every kind of culture is allowed or should be able to express themselves or to be who they are.
For me, it just means people coming together and kind of that cultural sensitivity, because we're all different. But like I said, that's where our strengths lie, you know. If we're all the same, we'd be boring and rigid.
To learn about your culture and learn my culture and put it together, you know, and it's up to you if it can be useful to you or not. But to me, it's useful.
I think interculturalism is the coming together or the exploration even of different cultures or different interests.
Interculturalism brings people together. They are unity.
You know, the more you get to know people and the more you get to know their kind of different, their kind of take on life, kind of more things get mixed, and if you kind of know people and not afraid to talk to them and kind of try to understand where they're coming from and vice versa, kind of life is a bit easier, really.
So outside, if you live outside that unit, there's this kind of fear that is generated. But if you live inside that unit, you eradicate fears, you eradicate stereotyping, you eradicate all those kinds of discrimination from one another.
It gives a new energy to the place. Like if, for example, like 30 years ago, Irish people wouldn't have went home to have their dinner and had thoughts of like seeing like Filipino kids talking with Dublin accents or something like that. You know, it gives a new energy. Whereas people perhaps would have spoke of the same things, they now, with that 1 + 1 = 3, now you have a 3 to talk about, you know, depending on how you're integrating with whoever's around.
One culture plus another culture becomes a third culture, a mix between the two.
Well, it's like I have my culture, you have your culture, and we have our culture.
It's not that you have got two different boxes and they live side by side, but they have to go inside each other, and inside each other they create another box as well.
1 + 1 = 3 mean whereby somebody from one culture meet another person from different background. When you come together, you know, each person have one and one from the other hand come together, making 3. They create another one at the middle.
And that's what interculturalism, living and learning from other cultures, not separate. But I think that is a big task for Irish people. I don't actually see that happening at the moment.
You're kind of making something different. You're making something new. You're taking one element of something mixed with another to create something fresh, whilst also retaining both elements and creating something new.
The Irish society is kind of a young society with interculturalism. Because 10 years ago when I came first here, I seen, you know, that is a new thing in Irish life.
Well, I don't know, Ireland is in a unique kind of spot where for such a small place, there's people from all over the world, and so it's a lot more organic than even in other places that have had the whole multicultural thing for a longer time.
Through culture shows, I just see, you know, what you can get it actually from the society, you know, from this society.
The good thing about the culture shots is having in the class having people from different countries. Like we have a person from Moldova, from India, from Brazil, and myself from Algeria, and we have a few Irish as well. So it's kind of mixed. So we are learning about each other, cultures and tradition and language. That's very good. You know?
It's kind of bringing people from different background, different culture together. Like I'm from Nigeria now, Ailu is from Zimbabwe, you are from Highland. So I learn from each other's culture. We learn from each other's culture, you know. Where I'm coming from is different from where I am now. So I'm kind of learning another culture.
I learn places. So with that, I really get a lot of experience. So you have to respect everybody's culture.